Okay, and welcome back to the bench. So what do we have here today? Now this is an Olson RA 581 FM only stereo receiver, FM multiplex. Okay. Now Olson was a catalog company similar to Allied, Lafayette. And all they did was have products private labeled for them. Now, from what I understand, I never owned Olson products. I wasn't an audiophile back in the day, so I don't know a lot about Olson, but I understand some of their more expensive models were fairly decent. They were manufactured by companies like Trio Kenwood, Panasonic, Matsushita, and then private labeled for Olson. What I have here is the bottom of the line, entry level stereo multiplex FM receiver. It's a little rough. You can't see it too well. Even the case is in rough condition. The dial squeaks when you turn it. It seems like everything is turning, which I guess is a good thing. Yeah. But one of the things I always say on my channel is, before you start working on something, whether you're familiar with the technology or not, to get yourself a schematic, at minimum, if not full service data, a schematic. Well, probably because this is the low-end model. Sam's never produced any service data for this. I have been scouring the internet for service data, and basically I can't find any. So today is going to be open it up, see what I got, put it on a dim bulb tester, and see what happens. That's about all I can do at this point, and we'll take it from there. So let me get it set up. Actually, I don't need to get it set up to take the cover off. It's got thumb screws. Yeah, they're slotted, but they're knurled, so you can kind of do it with your fingers if they're loose, and these were loose. And we'll see what we got inside when I take this cover off. From the looks of the outside, from what I can see looking in the grate on the top, it's a mess. And anybody that watches my channel knows that I don't like to work on dirty things. Woo-hoo! Speak of dirty. All right, let me swing you over here. Let me get a little light in here. Yeah, this tripod's in the way. I'll get you over here. It's pretty dusty and crusty. There's 11 tubes, including an eye tube. Well, it's not an eye tube. It's a horizontal tuning aid. These two tubes I know are the output tubes. You got the output transformers, and you got the two output tubes. These are 6BQ6s, 6BQ8s, I'm not sure, ECC 82s, I think they were. So, yeah, I'll have to test the tubes. We got 4 multi-section electrolytics. This one's multi-section for sure. This is a 2-section, I believe this is a 2-section. This is a 3 or a 4-section. But I'm going to bring it up on the Variac. I want to take the cover off the bottom before I do that and see what's there. I don't want to have a problem right off the bat. So let me back up a little bit here. I'm going to pause you guys. I'm going to flip this thing over. Boy, this cord is on the crusty side. I think if I bend it, it's going to break. All right. Let me see what we've got here. I'm going to pause you, and we'll be right back. Okay, So the bottom cover's off. There were 3 screws on each end, each side, and 1 in the back. It allowed the bottom cover to be dropped off. Got a couple more electrolytics. I don't see any paper caps in here, which is nice. I have serious doubts that any of these are bad, so we'll see where it goes. That'd be pretty easy. You've got a couple diodes here. Yeah, this must be the detector diodes. Yeah. Looks nice and clean underneath. I don't see any work where I'm looking up near the top here. Get this light up out of the way. Yeah, I don't see anything that would indicate that anybody had their hands in here doing any work. Everything looks clean. Down here is the multiplex board. I'm hoping there's nothing wrong with that because I don't have any service data to even tell me how to set this up. So not quite sure. Not quite sure on that. Again, I'm not sure who manufactured the set. Yeah, I can't tell. If anybody out there can tell by components, let me know. Let me know. The tubes are labeled Matsushita. Not quite sure what that is. Oh, that's a hum adjust. There's a hum adjust over here on the outside. Interesting. It's right in by the electrolytics. Another electrolytic buried down here. But not too bad. Easy to get to. I mean, what are these? 25 microfarad at 25 volts. I mean, they're going to be tiny, tiny compared to what's there. Same as up here, it's smaller, going to be smaller. All right, well, I don't see any reason why. Can't see any reason why I can't try to fire this up and see what happens. Let me turn it around. Just to give you an idea of the back. All right, it's your antenna. I can't read these sideways here. Auxiliary, your speakers. I got a couple, not high quality, but I got a couple 8-ohm speakers I'll hook up on the right and the left sides. You got an auxiliary plug. And let me see where we can go with this. Let's see what happens. All right. I will, oh boy, this cord doesn't look too good. This might end quicker than you think. All right. All right, I'm going to put you on pause. I got to do something about this down here. This line cord. This line cord is split and separating. I can see bare wire down here. I'm not just going to plug that in. I can't do that. That might be a Shango thing, but that's not a Freddie B radio thing. Sparky is not my friend. Okay. So they do have a fuse. Let's just see if the fuse is good. Yeah, fuse looks good. Nice fuse cap. I like the ones that screw in. As I say that, and can't get it back in. There we go. All right, I'll do something with this line cord and get back on. Okay, so again, this is temporary to just get some power in. I'm going to be using the dim bulb tester and the Variac. Again, it looks pretty good. I am not going to take any chances. Again, I don't know the source of this thing, so all right, we'll start bringing the power up. I don't see anything. Okay. Where's the on button? Yeah, speaker. What is that? Power. All right. Let's try this again. The bulb dims down. It's pretty much up to full power right now, 120. And that is a 75 watt bulb. A little strong for this, but the light is on. Come on, let's come around this side. Tubes are lighting up. From what I can see, the tubes are lighting up. That's hard to see. It's hard to see. I can see this one here is lighting up. You can't see it on camera too well. Yeah, there you go. So it looks like the tubes are lighting up. Let's see what we're getting here in the front. Whoop. Sorry about that, guys. I got you handheld. The eye tube is twisted in there. I call it an eye tube tuning indicator. Where we have volume here, this has got to be the volume. All right. I need some light on the subject here so I know what I'm doing. I heard a little crackle. FM multiplex. And I got nothing. I got to move some stuff around. I like to be sitting down when I get a shock. This way I don't have as far to fall when I hit the ground. Do a little wiggle wiggle on the tubes. Don't know. No, I know it's running. I can see the tuning indicator is lit up. So I know I have some power. And the tuner is tuning. But we're not getting anything. And again, I have no service data on this. So, not quite sure how I'm going to proceed. Anyway, this is a first look at the Olson RA 581. I don't see any smoke coming out of anything. That's always a good sign. Next thing, I guess, is to just plug it in. Yeah, I'll put you guys down. Okay, that's on full power on the Variac. I'm still using the Variac, but it's up to full power. Let's see. Okay. All right. I heard something crackling back here. Not sure what it is, but I don't want to destroy it either. All right. Well, this cap looks like it's blown its guts out. Those still look okay. Again, I don't know. This is probably in the IF string. Nope. I don't know what these tubes are. Anyway, that's your first look. I'm not sure if this is going to be the last look. If anybody has any service data on this thing, man, I truly appreciate passing it along to me. Not that this is a high-end radio, but I like to get things working. And then I will pass it along at the New Jersey Antique Radio Club swap meet in the spring, if I get it running. We're now in November. Thanksgiving week, as a matter of fact. All right, that's it. One final look at the front. Any help will be appreciated. Thanks a lot. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll get into more of this.